Okay, so this video is basically for my best friend Ryan, who is going through female to male transgender transition even. But let me firstly apologise. I have a really bad cold. Um, I don't know why when people say they have a really bad cold they have to sniff afterwards, but clearly that's what I just did. So yeah, I sound very like blocked up right now. So yeah, these questions that I'm going to be answering are questions that he would have asked me if I was at his. We were meant to make this video over New Year and it kind of like never happened because there was too many films to watch and too much beer to drink and too much food to eat. So it just never happened. So I suppose if we were together this would be in the right context, but well, not in the right context, but it would make more sense I suppose. So yeah, mainly this is for him. This is like answers for him, but it's also for people who have like queries about how to deal with like feelings about people who are going through transgender or transition. I keep saying that, damn it. Yeah, so people that are close to them that are going through the transition and like how to like my opinions on how to like go through it, I suppose. So I hope this helps like quite a few people. I'll put Ryan's I'll put I'll put Ryan's Tumblr URL and YouTube blog URL if I can get hold of that, like underneath, like down there. I've always wanted to do that. I'll put it down there, like in the description box. That's really weird. I'm not going to do that ever again. Okay, so is there anything that I would change about him? That's a really weird question to ask. No. Me and Ryan have been friends for like best friends. Like we are always like this for the best part of like 3 years. We tell each other everything. I don't know whether that's because for 2 of those years we were pretty much like in and out of relationship, like with each other. But I know him inside out. I wouldn't change a thing about him. I know what he's going to be going through. I know that his body's going to change. I know that like his voice is going to change. He's probably going to grow a mustache just to make me envious. So that's the only thing I would change is I'd just shave off his mustache, and that's only out of jealousy. I don't really care what body he's going to be in, like so long as he's still my best friend, and so long as he continues to love me as much as I love him, like that's all that matters to me. So that's that question answered in sum up. Is there any advice you would give to me or to people that are close to me? To you personally, just don't listen to any shit that might possibly come your way. I suppose when you come out of any sort of closet, like whether you're coming out as a sexuality or coming out as like transgender or genderqueer or anything like that, you can get sometimes, which is really wrong, but you can get a lot of backlash for it. I've known a couple of people that I followed online get quite a little bit of backlash from people that don't understand, I suppose. So just keep your head high. And for people that are close to you, any advice is just to accept you for who you are. At the end of the day, I hear a lot of people say that they feel like they're losing someone when they're going through transition. For me, it's not the case. For me, I see it as I'm actually gaining 100% of you, because now you're finally like who you want to be and who you feel like you are. I feel that maybe when you identified as female, that you weren't 100% you, because otherwise you wouldn't be going through this. And I just want other people to realise that as well. Like, people aren't losing Danielle, they're gaining Ryan. And that's probably the best thing that could ever happen to them. So the other questions are, what have I noticed the most since you came out? Mainly I've noticed that you like carry yourself a lot more confidently. You know, you walk with your head held high, and you make sure people know who you are now. People know that you're Ryan, or they know that you're like Ryan Dan, or whatever name you choose to give them. Before you didn't really hide away in the shadows, but you were very shy, like to begin with, and you don't seem that way anymore, which is really fucking cool because it means that you've come out of your shell finally. Um, the other thing that I've noticed is you're a lot more messy. No, you're just a lot more confident in yourself, and you seem a lot more happy, and that's the best thing that I could ask for. How does it make me feel to be around you? For me personally, I don't feel any different around you. As I said before, like, you are still my best friend. Like, no matter what you're putting yourself through, I'll be there for you, like, 100%. I still feel all the fucking emotions that I felt for you before. Um, you know, it's not as if I don't want to be friends with you or in your life because you're going through this. If anything, I want to be in it a whole lot more. You make me feel a lot more confident about myself as well, which is quite a hard challenge to do. So, yeah. So yeah, I hope that helps some people. I hope it helps you, Ryan. I'll probably do a few more videos like this if he asks me any more questions. But don't feel like you can't ask me questions about this as well. Again, I'll put Ryan's information in the box down below, but I'm not going to do the weird arm thing. So yeah, I have some major dissertation writing to be doing, so I'm going to get on with that. And thanks.